Oh, dude,
So
$15 is a
anybody can
controller,
share
man.
is much appreciated.
$15 get you a game controller, get you a memory card, get
That's
you,
right.
get you an
And
armrest, get you some racing games. Oh, I gotta do the lead-in. Hello, everyone. I am Gander of Vato Clan, and with me is
Trevor Koff from DominateDominion.
And we are casting the semifinals, the round of 4 of DominateDominion.com Dominion Tournament. It is Motherland, the Motherland, versus Innovation Gamers. The bands were Yorick, Kog'Maw, Ryze, Shaco, Poppy, and Rammus. Here we have the Motherland team. Rapturous playing as Malzahar, biffthesailor playing as Lee Sin, Acerbic Tongue playing as Irelia, Blixticus playing as Wukong, xpsychadelico playing as Amumu, and on Innovation Gamers we have Seweezy playing as Kassadin, WaterD103 playing as Warwick, brossef playing as Olaf, Tempest DP playing as Cassiopeia, and ForgedLife playing as Urgot. Let's give a brief recap of the team comp analysis, shall we?
Sure. First of all, I think Innovation Gamers came in with a heavy lead just because they didn't play their first round game. So they had an early ban of Kog'Maw, who the Motherland did very well with last game. But I think with the Motherland, their tankiness and how much AP they have is really going to benefit them, especially with the top fight. So I think it's up to Innovation Gamers to try to change what they're doing and change it up a little bit and catch them off guard to try to take advantage of that.
Now, for those of you who were not aware, who didn't watch the VODs before this, didn't watch the stream, the first round was supposed to be the Dark Talon's Death versus Innovation Gamers, but due to an unavoidable scheduling conflict that was unavoidable, a scheduling conflict, Dark Talon's Death were not able to play that game, so they chose to forfeit. Innovation Gamers took that win, which advanced them to this round, and the Motherland advanced to this round by defeating G-Span in the round of 8. 20 seconds away from the start of the game.
And there we had WaterD103 getting disconnected, but reconnecting. If they do disconnect within the first minute and 20, which is when the gates open, then we will reach the game, but anything after that, we can't, unfortunately.
Anything after that gets played as is. We do want to try and keep all of our players in the game if we can, but sometimes it can't be helped. Luckily, we haven't had such issue. It does look like
they're all here.
Yep, everyone's here. Ooh, I hiccuped a little bit. That's on camera, damn. Looks like
I see pretty standard builds for everybody, too, so far.
Yep.
Olaf actually going more tanky than usual.
Trading blows up the top. 4-on-4 up there. IG slowly working the tower in their favor. And it's really back and forth right now.
Yeah,
and
good job from Innovation Gaming.
There we go, Exhaust is going down. Carefully placed, they were on Lee Sin and Olaf. And Warwick picking up 2 kills there. And is Wukong gonna make it out? Nope.
Great job.
Nice flash by Cassiopeia. Tempest DP.
That was I think what won that for Innovation Gaming is their ability to poke, and particularly by Tempest DP playing Cassiopeia.
Yeah, Cassiopeia has good range on her. Kassadin also, I saw a few null spheres going across that screen. And Motherland is on their way up now. This tournament, by the way, is best of 1 single elimination for anyone who was unaware of the format.
I think that was wise by Innovation Gaming there to not just go back immediately and keep 2 people with full health and try to push the wave down a little bit. Another
exchange up at the top. This time with the Motherland standing under the tower. Garrison goes down on it. Cassiopeia gets taken down very quickly. Lee Sin missing with the skill shot, allowing Wukong to get away. And oh,
here's Kassadin.
There's Kassadin cleaning up the Monkey King right there. Looks like Lee Sin is going to be next. There's the undertow and the force push, and he goes down.
Malzahar is doing a pretty good job against Urgot down bottom as well.
Yeah, once again, Malzahar doing a very good job.
Oh, just missing that walk.
Yep. That would have sealed the deal for Urgot if you were able to use it. Malz needs to get out of there right now. Otherwise, he's going down. This is one rift walk away from a horrible ending. There goes Exhaust. Oh, not quite enough.
Exactly right there is why I think Kassadin should be an auto ban.
For the null sphere or the slow and the silence?
For everything. For his ability
For
to get anywhere over the map.
Why don't you like Kassadin? Every reason. Okay, well, that's fine. I was expecting a rift walk there, but it just never came. And Lee Sin, not such a good place. Stuck between Olaf and Cassiopeia, kicking Olaf away so he can continue pursuing Cass. Cass petrifies, takes him down. Amumu ult. Locking everybody in place, but that's all she wrote.
Yeah, after that, if we look back at the middle of the Motherland's turret, we can see Wukong wasn't even anywhere near that battle. So I think that was a little hasty of them. They probably should have waited for him to initiate a fight like that.
Well, it looked like an opportunistic thing to me. They caught a couple people out of position, but the other team was able to rally a lot more easily than they were with Wukong
That's right.
on the wrong end of the map.
It seems like though they had a little bit of time to realize that we should be getting out when it was 4 versus 3.
Yeah, I definitely agree that they had plenty of opportunity to be able to go back. There's Innovation Gamers in those bushes. Don't you wish you had a CV right about now?
See, I think this is a wise and possibly veteran tactic from Innovation Gamers, sitting in the fog of war, in the brush, waiting for somebody to stray a little bit too far to catch them off guard.
Yeah, it's also that position, and just by the speed shrine is another really good position to hang out at because it puts you in threat range of 2 towers or 3 towers at a time, depending upon what's capped and what's not.
That's right. No one's bottom though. Lee Sin's gonna be able to backdoor that.
Yeah, Urgot and Malz managed to kill each other. It's the second time we've seen both champions bottom kill each other in today's events. Wukong getting picked off by Kassadin and, well, the whole team. With Kassadin getting the KB. Malz down at bottom, poking at Cass a little bit, but in retreating. And Motherland's doing an okay job of holding right now.
They are. I think in this position, people should start to realize that no matter what you lose your bottom turret, you need to stop what you're doing and help your team get that bag.
Yeah, because IG's sitting a little stagnant right now. And they do have a little bit of time. They've got okay Nexus health. They have a little bit of a buffer, but you don't want to wait too long in this game mode. Some back and forth pushing down at bottom. IG setting up in the bushes again. And I do agree with you. I think that they need to make a move on that bottom down there. And that's exactly what they're doing. We got Cassiopeia and Olaf coming down to the bottom side of the map. Cassiopeia heading over to the fight. Olaf turning around to go to the opposite side bottom. Lee Sin getting picked off. Mal's trying to delay as long as he can, but he gets picked off as well. Olaf is going to get a full cap on the bottom left.
That was a wise move of Olaf to realize that top was going to be lost, so he should go cap their bottom.
Yep, that was very good. And now this puts Innovation Gamers in a good position again. They are back in an okay spot this game. 412 Nexus health to 340. The Motherland ticking down. This is sweet. Oh.
If I were in this position, I'd try to defend bottom as long as I can and have Warwick try to push the wave going top.
Yep. But looks like Kassadin wants some of this action. He's going to rift walk in. He's going to unload. Moon nice goes down, but it wasn't quite enough to get any kills there. IG a little low on health all around, but there's really no one with enough HP to go and finish the fight. Lee Sin looking to maybe make a move on Urgot, and he gets him, but Olaf right around the corner. Warwick and Wukong near middle. Cassiopeia and Irelia near the top. And Kassadin and Malz near the bottom. And
Kassadin
Malz begins capping. Kassadin jumps in.
Nice job.
And that tower is going to get neutralized. That changed the dynamic of the fight at bottom a lot. It looks like Kassadin retreating, letting Warwick do the fighting for a moment. He's just going over to get a health relic, coming back into the fight now.
By the way, nice job from Tempest EP to take a gank and really, actually, take a lot of damage off the gankers. And still escape.
And Lee Sin just keeps living over here. Took them quite a while to put that one down, long enough for Irelia to be able to make it back. Tied 2 towers to 2 towers right now. Nexus health stalled at 304 to 407 in favor of IG, Innovation Gamers. Urgot with the switch, and Irelia's just going to run right off.
The team seemed a little bit unprepared for that ult.
And with a wave of reses from Motherland, they're going to dive this bottom tower pretty hard. But Irelia is going to get killed, and with the defender's advantage with the tower, they may get pushed back yet. Warwick able to be the last man standing.
Nice job from Innovation Gaming.
Meanwhile, Garrison goes down on the top, and Amumu gets taken out by a combination of Cassiopeia and Olaf. Lee Sin heading up that direction right now. And Warwick still defending bottom! No sign of stopping this Warwick.
I should make note that also I've been mispronouncing Innovation Gaming. It's actually Innovation Gamers.
Yeah, it's... Oh, were we both saying it differently?
I'm not quite sure.
Oh well. Innovation Gamers. That's the guys. It's Versatile Gaming is the other one. That one's gaming, this one's gamers.
Right.
That's why I was calling them IG.
It looks like Lee Sin's gonna go try to backdoor their bottom.
Olaf is on that side of the map. Is he gonna react to it? And he is.
Lee Sin should be able to get a neutralized turret.
Malz gets picked off.
No, actually, no. He won't be able to.
And Amumu being forced back to the summoner platform. No, he
Nice
gets
job
killed.
there.
Lee Sin dies bottom. Innovation Gamers taking control of this game. Very firmly, 4 towers to 1, 400 Nexus health to 200 in favor of Innovation Gamers against the Motherland. Warwick still alive. He went back to buy some things.
It's like, I think
Looks like a
Urgot
recurve
should
bow
be,
picked up.
should probably be leaving this turret after he can stop some captures.
Yep. And looks like Motherland is going to get bottom left, leaving Malz to cap as the other 2 wander away. And Kassadin getting spotted in the middle of the jungle. Rift walks out. Irelia silenced, she can't stun. Warwick suppress.
Uh-oh.
Exhaust on Irelia, she gets taken down. Amumu ult goes off. And who's coming out on top this time? Innovation Gamers is.
I think there was a lack of focus once Amumu ulted for the Motherland.
And it's just Malzahar now, down bot by himself. He has to simultaneously defend and push a tower. Ults onto Urgot, but no, Kassadin jumps in. And Malz? No. Sorry, Malz. Motherland pushing mid now. Amumu going down to the bottom to defend. And Warwick might actually die here. Yep, finally. And the Motherland is able to secure their middle. 2 caps to 3. Innovation Gamers still in the lead. 385 Nexus health to 114. And Motherland is ticking down.
Yeah, I think Motherland's gonna go 3 people to the middle turret here.
And Kassadin sees this. What is he going to do about it? Gets slowed by Irelia. Wukong jumps in. He Rift walks out. And they find Cassiopeia and Olaf. Irelia dashes in. Takes some damage. Wukong in. Are they going to get Olaf? Lee Sin joins the fight. But Warwick and Kassadin coming up from the bottom. And things not looking good for the Motherland right now. Lee Sin looks like he's going to make the escape. Warwick might be able to catch him, but I doubt it. Down at the bottom, the Motherland is going to pick up a tower. 3 towers against Innovation Gamers is 1. IG ticking down now. Motherland holding at 100 Nexus health. 1/5 of their original total. And down over at bottom, looks like Amumu and Malz are setting up to try and defend. But with that cast in there and his silence, I don't know how I feel about their chances. Especially with Olaf and Urgot nearby as well. And they're going to go ahead and retreat, it looks like. Up at the top. Yeah.
That was a good call. A good call to move back
by
the Motherland down bottom so they can capture top and still hold 3.
Yep. Because if they died bottom, it would have enabled... They would have lost their bottom tower, which would have put IG back in control.
Right. I think the Motherland was possibly playing a little bit too aggressive for the majority of the game. If they can capture a point, I think they can hold it more effectively than Innovation Gamers.
They may have realized that at this point. Garrison goes down. And Irelia getting bursted down. Lee Sin flashing out. Nope. Rift Walk goes right through that wall. Walls don't matter in this game. They are just there for decoration, I assure you. Wukong ulting into Windmill. But he's taking a lot of damage and not going to quite make it. Is he going to stealth out? No. Amumu goes up there.
Nice job by
filing
Amumu.
in nice straight lines.
Nice job by Amumu.
Amumu's got 1 kill. He's got a 2nd kill. But can he get Cassiopeia?
Amumu saves the day.
Well, here's the question. Does he need to get Cassiopeia? I don't think so. I think he just needs to hang out.
Either Irelia or Lee Sin needs to come bottom and help Malzahar.
It looks like Lee Sin's going
and
down.
They will.
Wukong looks like he's heading in the same direction. IG ticking down still. They have just dropped below 300 Nexus health to the Motherland's 100. Lee Sin, Wukong down bottom.
I think the Motherland has the edge here, since unless they get caught up here between the top and Innovation Gamers middle, but it doesn't look like they're going
Lee
to
Sin
anymore.
heading towards the middle of the map.
I think if they play back a little bit, they're going to have a little bit more success at holding points.
Looks like he's going to take the Storm Shield. And 4 people heading up to top for IG against 2. Mumu getting killed very quickly. Irelia falling very immediately thereafter. I don't think Lee Sin should engage here. Jumps in, kicks, gets some interrupts, walks away. Kept it neutralized. And he goes down. Hex Drinker saving him for just a moment there.
And Warwick with that Kassadin Blood Razor.
Wukong in the bushes. Cassiopeia bush checking with her poison.
Interrupting that. What I was saying was that Warwick's Kassadin Blood Razor is shredding Amumu.
Yes, it is.
He should consider maybe getting a little bit more magic defense if he's going full on tank.
Malz bottom, but he's gonna find Kassadin in the bushes. Both of them have a silence. And Lee Sin, does he know that that Warwick's behind him? He knows Kassadin's there. And there goes Warwick with the suppress. Rift Walk in, and there goes Lee Sin.
Yeah, I think Motherland's losing it again by playing a little bit too aggressively. I think they need to sit back, push the lanes, and push together.
Yes.
Push together being the biggest point.
And Mal's down here making a move on Urgot. The ult, ghosting, try and keep up with him. He's really pushing for it. But then Kassadin shows up. And that seems to be the theme on Innovation Gamers' side. Kassadin just seems to show up everywhere. 4 heading top from the Motherland. And it's just Warwick up there for the moment. Irelia ult. Got 3 of IG's members coming up from the bottom. Amumu snares them. And a lot of shots being exchanged, but Innovation Gamers not taking a lot of damage there. And now Amumu, the last one to go down. IG with 277 Nexus health to the Motherland's 30.
Another
Forged
problem I
Life
think with
scoring the
Motherland.
ace. Urgot picking off Mal's bottom, and I think that's going to seal a deal when they take bottom. Four towers to none. And it looks like that's going to be a good game in favor of Innovation Gamers. Innovation Gamers going to go on to the finals.
With a performance like that, I'd like to think Innovation Gamers would have beaten the Dark Talons of Death as well.
Could have. But the world may never know.
You know, I think the big problem for the Motherland was their lack of any serious burst damage. They had 3 DPS up top and 1 AP DPS in Amumu, just taking a percentage of health off. And when you don't actually have anybody that has a ton of health with Innovation Gamers, he becomes a little bit less effective.
Yes, the Motherland did a fairly good job of holding the 3 points that they had when they had them, but they got caught off their towers a few times throughout those games. And another thing to note was the Kassadin, Seaweezy from Innovation Gamers, just seemed to be in every fight.
That's
A
right.
fight would break out, Kassadin would show up, he would silence, force push, and people would just start dying. It seemed like people would delay until Cass could show up, and then he would start to clean up, or at least help clean up.
Yeah, definitely. I think he really fulfilled his role as an assassin. He didn't have many captures, and he wasn't backdooring, but he came in where it was important. To turn a fight, into 2 versus 1 when it would be versus 1, or 3 versus 2 when it would have been 2 versus 2. So I think he was fundamental in the win for Innovation Gamers. Also, I'd like to note that Innovation Gamers, each of their members were found on DominateDominion.com. It's a good group of Dominion players. So if you haven't been on it yet, you might want to check it out.
Alright, and for me, for now, for this game, I am Gandare. With me is
Trevor Kopp.
And we will see you in the next game, which is going to be the One-Eyed Wonder Weasels? Or the
That's right.
One-Eyed Wonder Weasels, right?
Yes,
Versus
the One-Eyed Wonder Weasels.
Victory in the next game. We will see you then.